All right, welcome to Abstract Asia Podcast, episode 5. And today we are on the topic of the trader mindset. So, welcome all the guests. Let's go to the Murph. Hey, Murph, what's up? How are you, man?
Doing good, doing awesome. Thanks to be here, and thanks for the invite. Excited for the chat with all these legends, and yeah,
We're glad you're here too. All right, Hunter, how are you, man?
I'm fantastic. Excited to be here. Excited to chat. Thank you guys for having me on the show today.
It's awesome. And Rubik's, welcome to the live stream. How are you, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you for the invite. Markets are down a bit, so sentiment's a bit down, but we're making it through.
Yeah, this is a perfect time to talk about how to set the mind at peace because the market is a lot of bread in the market right now. So today we talk about the trading mindset, and then we're gonna dive down into loot because we have Hunter here. We can explain more that why loot is here, why you build it, and what was something fun and good about loot. So we're gonna learn about that. So I think the first question I go to Rubik first. I see you do live stream a lot. So are you a trader? If you're a trader, what kind of trader you are? Like every day, or a few times a month? What are you, man?
Yeah, so I actually make most of my money from trading, and I like to consider myself a thesis trader. I think the most important thing with any publicly traded asset is will more money flow into the coin or whatever asset it is. So I like to find a fundamental reason as to why more money will flow into said coin. And typically that means that my trades are more long term because if you are trying to trade this short term, you could find some instances where it works, but oftentimes over the long term, you could be more accurate with those trades. So I haven't taken a trade in maybe like a month now, but when
Yeah,
you do make a trade, you often make quite a bit if you get it right.
dude, look like you have a great plan for the long-term traders. That's awesome. Uh, hey, brother Murph, what kind of trader you are, man?
a bit similar to Rubik's. I'll put it that way. That uh, I have two sides. When I'm surrounded with the boys, let's say, and we want a degen, yeah, we like to always send these stickers fast and jump in here, jump in that. But personally, to be in a mental state that I'm happy, I just okay. I like this brand. I have a conviction here. I'll just put some money here and keep adding whenever it's whatever going down or up because I'm confident that when I'll come to this point I'll be comfortable, let's say, to take some profit. That's what I'm usually is from a trading perspective. But yeah, I like to deal at the same time whenever I have, let's say, extra liquidity and I have some
Yeah,
time to just check the chart, do this and that. So
look like you study the market. You study the project a lot because you have to make sure that you like the token that you're gonna keep adding on later, right?
sorry, come again.
No, I said that you said that you look at the token that some project that you believe in. That's why you add it on later, right?
Exactly. Like, sorry. In terms of right now having some brand coins and IP coins, like whatever ecosystem it is, and you've come to a part that there are already projects and founders that prove themselves that
Good.
they provide stuff and they deliver. So why should I, let's say, in terms of risk management, go and put a whole amount of money in a place that I don't know who the founder is and if he gonna
Yeah.
accomplish it or not? I'm more comfortable to put it in someone's hand that already proved that he care about the industry and he's here to stay, whatever happened. Like, sorry, like quick example, for example, Rect, we saw what happened yesterday, whatever, a couple of days
Hmm.
ago, but
Yeah.
we know that OSF is a fucking builder, and I know that
Yeah.
whatever will happen, he's here to keep building the industry. Hello, I'm not talking about this specific crash. I'm just talking in general, like how I look at the tokens and where to put money in.
It's awesome. 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 Thank you, man. Oh, Hunter, what about you?
I think from a trading perspective, I like to think of myself as somebody who tries to manage risk, and I try to plan on a longer term investment thesis, very similar to Rubik's and how he approaches the market. but I do think I look at the short term timeline as well. I think I have a very different approach where I think there are some plays that you can look at and understand, hey, this is a 1 week or a 1 hour play. But from the most part, I understand that if you are trying to move a large amount of size into a position, you need to have heavy conviction. And it's an ongoing analysis, not only of what is happening with maybe, say, a project or a founder or within a specific niche that a certain token or project is operating in, but also understanding what is happening in the macro economy. And I think that is something that's very overlooked for traders in crypto today who, are only looking at the thesis that surrounds them within arm's reach instead of understanding, hey, crypto has become more intertwined with the financial markets globally, has become more intertwined with, in some cases, even cultural events. And we need to start understanding that you need to be multidisciplinary and educated to be a trader in crypto these days. So, I think you just got to be a student of every market at this point.
So you're saying that it's not just the crypto and DJ anymore because it have like Trump, the politics, the things, the tax gonna come, right? So now you have to listen to the new. All right, you're saying, right?
Yeah, the thing on top of this is crypto is a risk asset. And so risk assets are going to be influenced by what is happening geopolitically across the globe. And that's why I kind of chuckle and people are like, well, I just need to study and understand crypto goes up on the long term. I think that is, in some cases very true where crypto is going to be adopted and there's a use case, et cetera. But in the short term, I think understanding what is happening with some of the wars across the globe, with what is happening with certain currencies across the globe, you have to understand. You have to become educated there.
Yeah. And with the situation of this kind of market right now, a lot of red candles, do you trade a lot this month? Or what's kind of your plan right now for the next this month or next month?
I get excited when we see lots of red and lots of blood. I love it when the fear index goes high. I love it when you start to see people, the Twitter engagement goes down. It gets me absolutely fired up. I think this is the time where I love it when people are like, oh, it's time to go touch grass again. I think this is right now is the absolute last time you should be touching grass. Now is when you should be doubling down. You should be sleeping less. You should be telling your friends, I'll talk to you in a couple months. I think if you take the time now, start studying what is happening with certain tokens, try to understand where the puck is going to go over the next 6-12 months, you can start to, and I'm not saying go and start dollar cost averaging into certain things right now, but I do think there is opportunity right now if you're looking in the right places. If numbers start to go down in certain areas, then you can deploy more. But I love it. I think when you see blood in the water like this, you lean in.
Nice. I'm gonna go to Rubik, dude, because after talk with Hunter's a lot of energy right there. What do you think? What do you see, or what do you do in this kind of market this month and next month for you?
Yeah, it's pretty tough. I do like to look for other opportunities to make money. Obviously, I do make the most money trading, but I do like to wait for plays to come to me. And if there are no plays coming to me, I look for other avenues to make money. So, I'll be looking in Web 2 for maybe some side work. For example, I was thinking of more content on X to get more engagement, for example. And the next thing that I would do is I prepare for the future when crypto does get good again. So obviously paying attention to new narratives that might be big. So, you've been hearing, for example, AI has been huge this cycle, especially in the stock market. And you've also seen some robotic ideas. And I've heard a couple traders talk about even crypto tokens that are getting involved with this. So, maybe that's a good narrative. And another narrative that I don't think will ever die are new chains. So obviously looking for the next big chain, even if it's just a short-term play, a new chain will always have usually a good launch where there are good opportunities there.
I think we have a few new chains coming, and let's see how it goes. Okay, Brother Murph, are you still degening this month or next month?
Yeah, like there's a saying that a community, like a friend of mine, like started it here in the country. Like it's a crypto community, which is there's always a bull market somewhere, and I really like that saying, because always when, let's say, AI is booming or whatever, then there's another meta, there's another meta, there's another meta. Like there's always a bull market somewhere with the bearest market. Like Hunt said, like when the market is red, this is the best time to just go and hunt for new stuff. And in terms of me trading in the next first two, like let's say end of year, like Rubik said, lots of chains popping up, maybe more on abstract stuff hitting and maybe others, and always finding for, let's say, new stuff to do quick profit on and reinvest in solid, let's say, solid box and like conviction and stuff that I believe in.
Yeah, love it. Sister IHXY said bullish on this team. Respect all you guys, and thank you, man. If you guys watch on X, please comment so it's gonna show up. And we have on the live stream, which I cannot pull it up, but here, Dan, for you tip us already 1,111 nudes. We always have a nudes
Hey.
tipping. This community is a legend. They always tips in nudes. I love it. Alicia, Mr. OG, Mr. Merb, Rubix, and Hunt. Happy guys.
Yo.
GMAP. Oh, thank you. I love you
All
guys.
the
Please,
people
if
in
you-
the chat.
yeah, and if you guys have any questions, just leave in the comment. I'll come back and read you guys' comments as the guest, as a speaker, by the end of the live today. Yeah, what's up, man?
Don't wanna like change the topics here. Like I know we're on a schedule,
Yeah.
but a big shout out to all the guys in the chat, and because there's a lot of good traders on abstract. There's a lot, and they're doing it like the ethical way. Like, okay, there's always some people that like
Yeah,
to
yeah,
dump
yeah.
on our heads, but
I know what you're talking about.
lots of people in this chat. Like, shout out to all of them, man.
Yeah. So one other topic today that we're gonna talk, because Hunter is building loot, and I want to learn more about that. That's why we want Hunter today, and it's fun. I have tried. I think I love the experience. I think it's make it more fun than other platform of training. But Hunter, you wanna give us a little bit more introduction? What is this for? Why you build this? So we can learn about it. If you want to share screen, please share, and I'll put it up.
Of course. Yeah, I'll start here. What we're building at Loot is a way to make trading not only more fun, but more accessible to more people. We've seen the validation that people want to trade tokens. We've seen this across several different platforms that have gone and broken out of the crypto sphere and done billions in volume. We've also seen on the consumer side more consumers become interested in tokens, IP, culture across the board, who all want to consume and speculate on these different markets. I think Loot's position here is to merge those two, the high performance and experience and user experience of being able to trade something, click buy, and know it gets purchased. And also merging that with this idea that finance today in 2025 is more social than ever. When you trade a token, 99% of the time, you're trading that token alongside friends, sharing it to friends, being influenced by what friends are doing. It is insane to me in 2025 that platforms are not leaning into this idea of social finance. I truly do believe that it has a place. We see platforms like Robinhood leaning into this as well. And Loot's position is to literally make finance more fun, more accessible, and informative alongside your group of friends. And I think that's ultimately why I started it, which is I found myself trading with my friends, and there's no platform that assisted that well. And every platform that was social felt like a watered down version of an advanced trading platform where certain tools, experiences, performance just weren't there. And I don't think you should have to compromise a consumer app when you can still build out all that performance. So that's kind of why we built it.
Wow. So you try to fix your problem. So you build a platform that fix everything that you need, and then I think that's a lot of work too. So how long you been building this project?
Yeah, so we've been building Loot since the beginning of the year, around February. It started off as, again, like the common need for me to want to be able to trade tokens and have a better experience, better performance. I didn't think every platform that was on the market was doing the best job. And so by, I don't know, middle of this year, it went from kind of this like beta product that you could use and test around with to something where we've had active traders on it, trading real volume on real tokens, making money together, sharing alpha. Today, you can jump on immediately, be trading on Abstract, Solana. We have Binance Smart Chain coming shortly. We're increasing the trading surfaces that you can join in on. And one of the great things that we have, and especially I think that's important for traders inside the Abstract ecosystem is, and even those who aren't, you can come in and be a Solana trader and only have Solana in your wallet. If you get sent a token on Abstract, or you see a token on Abstract is trying to run, without even ever having to bridge ETH anymore, you can just click on that token, hit buy. We handle everything on the back end for you. And it's a seamless experience across every chain. And so, again, our position is to make trading more fun, to be able to do it alongside your friends. Like, I mean, here's a token where I made, half a sol on, I traded a bunch of volume, but I can quickly zoom out on this chart. I can see all where my buys were. I can see where my friends entered, where their exits were. So like, Kellen bought the top. Sorry, Kellen, I'm exposing you here. Kong was super early, but then exited super early. And then it looks like Alec went in and is still holding. So like it's this idea of like, not only can I see on the chart what's happening, I can get an idea of how much people are buying. I can get these updates on my friends list, so I can see the last token that CoinKong bought here. And again, it's leaning into this idea that trading is social. It is something that you want to do alongside friends. You want to have signal from them. And this is something you can only do on Loot. You're only getting the signal from your friends on Loot. And so it's advantage over using other services.
This is so fun. Can you show us a few traders that you like respect and follow?
I was sitting here and we just saw Daniel hop on here. Daniel, at the great here, I can even pull up his profile for those who are trading here. Daniel, he's an analyst at Weekly Wisdom, which is Wizard of Soho's newsletter. One of the smartest people I've met. He's absolutely tapped in. He's a great trading community. And I think he's somebody who, if you're trying to find alpha, I would make a Loot account today. Like the first thing I would do today is make a Loot account. I'm adding Daniel as a friend, depositing money, and then waiting for him to send or call a token. And that's a great thing. Loot positions it in a way where if you are, looking to follow smart money, you can do that. You just have to get on the platform and wait for them to have alpha or a good call, and you can follow alongside them. But I think this also from like a alpha and people who are studying the market that you don't know, there's equally a way to, jump on the platform and immediately have a friend group on there where you're able to click send and share a token, and be rewarded for it too. Like, I feel like I haven't even touched on that point, which is we're the only platform where even if you didn't refer a user, so, CoinKong, another great user who I recommend following here, pull him up.
Guys, you have to register for the Loot and follow all this alpha that Hunter gives. This is a smart guy that you want to follow and learn
absolutely
from them, guys.
Genius guy. But to follow back to that other point here is like the platform is not just, hey, like you can trade with friends. It's also about this idea that even if you don't refer a user, all these big accounts over the last year have done really well with these big trading platforms referring users. That market's dead. Every user who's joined these big platforms, they're already on there. I don't understand why these accounts are shilling these codes still today, and they have allegiance to these platforms that are true. Like, it's over. It's played out. If you're shilling a link to these big platforms, you might get 1 or 2 referrals a month. Loot, which is a completely green pasture. where so many traders have yet to sign up. You can be one of those people who's top of funnel being rewarded there. But to the marginal user who might only have 100 followers on Twitter, who's going and saying, hey, like, I'm only going to get a couple signups, I don't have that exposure. The other side of this is, even if you don't refer a user and you send a token, share a link, call a token, you can copy a link here, drop it in
Oh,
a
you have to
Telegram
call
group,
it.
tweet it,
Oh.
and we'll reward you for that. So you don't have to worry about getting somebody to sign up. We're still going to pay you out 25, 30% if you send a token to somebody and they're trading. And so the feedback loop here, an incentive loop, becomes, as long as you are sharing tokens on Loot, you get rewarded, you get paid out when people act on that alpha. And no other platform is looking at rewards and incentivizing their traders and taking care of their traders the same way we are trying to.
That's super. What's that? I'll just call it Nick
Yeah,
Crypto.
so like, he called the token. I'm in. I can hop on.
I have a question on this one, because
What's
I know that when you call it, you can get like a Discord notification, but does it also work on Telegram? Because I have my Telegram connected, but I'm not sure if it works on Telegram. Does it?
It does, yeah. So
Oh shit! Nice.
The interesting thing about Loot is we've taken a lot of inspiration from Apple, who I think a lot of companies do this, but it's hard to really execute in the mindset of building an ecosystem. Loot is meant to work on any device, on any service, and give you access to your capital to do whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want.
Gotcha.
And when I say that, I mean, I can literally close my laptop right now. I could buy this token, open my phone, have the same exact mobile experience trading and buying on Loot. I can go to a coffee shop. I can get an alert on Telegram or Discord even. Let's say I don't even have the service open. Get an alert that, I mean, look, I literally just got the notification here that Loot Synapse, which is our intelligence engine, has literally just notified me that Nick Crypto has called Abster, called Pengu. I can click on that, and without even leaving Telegram, I can click quick buy, and I'm into the trade. I can do the same thing in Discord, and we have a bot that you can integrate into any group chat. Immediately allows your entire group chat to, like Rick bot, to scan tokens, but to also quick buy within your chats. And this just brings in this whole new economy of sharing tokens, being rewarded for it. When a person shares a token and you buy it in a Discord chat, you're making money. There's a whole new reward system there where people are now able to get paid for what they're already doing on other services who don't pay you, and they're just extracting the fees. We reward that back to the people that are using our service. That is where we're different.
Interesting. So if you just share it, you just call it, and people buy from your link, you get incentive. Right.
Yes.
I love when you say that the referral thing is kind of dead. Just stop asking. But sharing the information. Yeah, go ahead.
It is. And I think, if I'm a trader today with a limited portfolio even, and I'm trying to make money, I have traders that are coming on to Loot, and they are obviously trading, but they're also sharing and incentivizing people to get onto Loot because of the way that we pay out and the way that you can make money by just being the person who's sharing alpha early. We've noticed that actually has incentivized more people to join the service, and we're seeing that speed up over time. I think it's this idea of, does the platform really just want to stuff its pockets of capital, or does the platform want to see its users be profitable? And I think from day one, every single decision we've made as a company has been about making sure our customers are more profitable and that they are able to grow their portfolios over time, instead of just, hey, good luck, hope you make some money.
That's so smart. What did Nick call earlier? Can you show us what happened? What did he do?
Yeah, so he called Pengu. It showed up. And Nick, if you're watching, feel free to call again. But the number one thing here is, I don't have to be concerned about, being any. Oh, here it comes. Calls Abster.
Is he watching?
Yeah, I guess he is. Calls Abster, and I can one click, boom. Oh, well, it doesn't work if I'm on the wrong wallet. But if I am on the right wallet, I can jump into this. I can buy it. I can also see who's in Abster right now. which is incredible. I can see that we got Gabe, we've got Frank, we've got Big Boss. All these people.
Are they watching the episode right now? Is that these people?
Well, these are all people that have bought in.
Bought in. Okay.
Yeah, and so obviously we do have some people that are watching in on this chart right now. But if somebody buys in, they'll show up. I can see where their buy marks are. Here, if I move this out of the way, we can see that right here. Brazil Lover bought $4.20 a couple hours ago. But it's this idea of being able to pull into a chart and get signal that does not exist on any other service. Today, if you open any other chart on DexScreener or any of these trading platforms, you don't have this section. You have no idea which of your friends are in. You don't have an idea if the financial circle that you call your close group of friends or your alpha are bullish or are they bearish. The chart is one signal on its own, and so is the transaction feed. And that only tells part of the story. I do think for most traders, their instinct after this is they open up Telegram, Discord, Twitter, and they go, okay, what are people thinking? Are you buying? Are you selling? I don't have to do that. With Loot, I can literally open up. I can see who my friends are that are in the trade. I can see if they're still holding. I can see if they're adding on to their position. I can see where they're buying. I can even get alerted in real time when those buys are happening. So again, this is just modern finance. And I think there's some people that are like, well, people don't want to have their information exposed. They want to be able to trade privately. That's fine. You can do that on Loot. You don't have to enable and be public on everything. We totally respect your privacy. It's easy as one click. You can toggle on stealth. But at the same time, it's a tool. It's I think inherent for all humans to want to trade alongside each other.
That's awesome. I mean, people can have fun. Let's look at the comment because I see Nick have a lot of comment right here. Nick, let me put this on here. Whoa, Nick said, "Hey, Nat, I'm right here." So I call the best meme. That's Hughes, right? I'm right here. Go back to Kev. Broski, what's up? Billy bullish on Loot. Thank you, man, guys. Thank you, Deco, GM, right? Loot is dope.
That's of the boys.
100% agree with that. Hey, I want to go to Rubik's. Rubik, have you tried Loot? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I have tried Loot, and I wanted to say there's a reason why there were so many very profitable traders on Solana when the trenches were pumping there, and all of them use some sort of trading tool. So I personally think trading tools are an absolute necessity, and to be able to use Loot, especially on Abstract, I think it's absolutely massive. When the trenches heat up again, whether that's in a month or in a week, you got to use Loot. You got to be ready. And we don't really have trading tools on Abstract. So to have this platform is pretty insane on Abstract. So I will definitely be using it. Obviously, with my strategy, I do wait for plays to come to me, so I haven't used it too much. But obviously, the features are just what you would get with some of the top Solana trenching tools. So I definitely will be using it once Abstract heats up again.
Rubik, is there any person that you would follow on the Loot and you can share with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to Reborn. Reborn is an Abstract trader. Yeah, he's absolutely cooked. I don't exactly know his strategy, but I think he's basically caught all of the main runners on Abstract, and he's just a legend. So yeah, definitely going to be paying attention to him.
Wow. You guys, you have all the smart traders right here. So if you listen to anything that benefits you, just go, get the Loot on the Loot, follow the smart traders. That's awesome.
I think the major thing that he said, which is it's a tool, and that's our position, is to give traders an edge over other platforms. But I think it's also a tool to make your life better. Where, I think there's a lot of traders on Solana who, if a token started absolutely sprinting and running and taking up mind share across the market, they're immediately in the sense of, okay, well, how do I bridge ETH? How do I buy ETH? How do I get exposure to this? Within our platform, we've made that dead simple. I think it's also this idea of, even inside your own ecosystem, there's going to be a runner on Abstract at some point that catches everybody off guard. It's going to catch the people that are on, using Loot far less off guard because they're going to see, oh wait, 4 of my friends all just bought the same token. It's going to set off an alarm in your head, or we're going to flag it because we always flag and alert people if there's a token that has abnormal, volume spikes or price spikes, and they're going to be able to get into that token earlier. On top of this, if you're early to that token and you send it to a friend, we're also paying you back those fees. So like there's all these layers of how do you get rewarded? How do I make more money? How do I not miss these opportunities? And Loot's goal is to help you make that money and enable you to have to worry about less of the ways to miss out.
Nick has a question. He asked, can we add all calls to notification inbox?
All calls to, so we're going to be revamping a lot of the social stuff that's on the site right now. And so, when I send a token, if I want to send this to some people, I can very easily just hit send. This will go to Daniel and my other friends that I have selected. I can call it. This sends it to all of my friends as like a broadcast. Or I can click the share link and drop a link into literally anywhere. Like it could be into a YouTube description, TikTok, a newsletter. It doesn't matter where. And again, I can click this link and drop it into a YouTube description, talk about a token. And then if somebody goes into that description, clicks on that link and buys the token, you as the YouTube creator will get paid out. And this incentive loop again is missing. But all of these things on the share side and buy side will have a entire notification system where on the platform you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to track, understand what your friends are sending, calling, and when they're doing it. And then again, supporting that on Telegram and Discord as well. So the entire social side is being improved. We see more people using these features every day. And we actually are seeing that the people that log on to Loot, deposit money, and add 5 to 10 friends are the most profitable traders right now, where they are literally able to, at a moment's notice, get a call notification from a friend that they know is always trading well and immediately just jump into the chart, buy it, and then sell out. And that is an opportunity that they would have completely missed using any other service.
Whoa. Hey, Merv, have you tried?
Loot, yeah, I did. Like, funny thing, I got access to Loot way before.
He was early.
Way before Abstract. Like, I got the chance to talk to Hunter, maybe like early summer, and got access for the Soul, and yeah, bro. Like personally, in the trading side, again, funny enough that if you don't want to share tickers with your friend, now you gotta do it just to get to get like some rewards. And it's funny because like we all used to like buy a token, then go to Telegram, then share to friends. And if I don't want to share to friends because I don't want them to win, let's say, now I want to share with them just to get some rewards. And that's something that Loot is offering, which is giving you rewards and making it easier, like let's say social wise, of seeing who from your friends are in, who's not, and just calling it, get a notification, apen, all faster than, and you saved a lot of money, a lot of time and money, which is aping early. And buying early is always the best. So yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Nick is now on the live stream. He just commenting. He's a real fan of you guys, man. He just go in every social media with live streams. Nick,
we have the best community. I have to give a shout out again to the people that are using Loot and tweeting about Loot. I think we have one of the biggest uphill battles. We are in a market right now that it's not like we're in a meme coin centric market. Right now where everything's blowing up and volume's flowing in. You have outside users coming in. You have market leaders who have massive market share. You have traders who are just absolutely aligned with their own product. They don't want to switch. The people that have been early to Loot will have my support till the day I die. And I think they make Loot what it is special today, where you have these people that will be on the platform literally 24/7, sending tokens, finding tokens, sharing tokens. And yeah, we'd be nothing without our community. And again, it comes back to, can we reward them? Can we give them opportunity to get paid out? And I think even today, like with us announcing the Abstract XP, every trade you use on our platform, not only are you getting potential cash back, you're getting cash back on every trade, but you're not also getting potential rewards if other friends are trading. You're also now getting loot XP and Abstract XP on every Abstract trade. And so now it's even more rewarding every single time you use the platform.
That's super awesome. Let me shout out to Nick, because Nick is, dang, we love this guy. Great stream. I also sent some feedback for Hunter from me and my trader friends. All the builders, we love that, Nick. You are the person that we all want more of. You apps community is the best. If you haven't watched Nick play Wolf game on the previous live stream, you have to go watch him. This guy is like so intense. I'll say it's super fun. Go watch it. Dang, this you have such a strong community, man. Hunter, any tips on building a strong community is like you do?
Yeah, look, I think Nick almost said it in that comment. He gave us feedback. I think there's a difference between telling your community, hey, give us feedback, we want to hear it, and hearing that and acting on it. If you are using Loot today, and I truly mean this, and I think the Abstract community can understand the importance of this, which is if you come on Loot today, I don't care if you're a first-time user, you've been here 6 months, I don't care if you have $1 million in your portfolio or $10 in your portfolio. If you jump on the platform and you have feedback for us, and you DM me, or you go into the Discord and open a ticket, the team will read it and will 100% holistically look at what your feedback is and say, is this something that will impact the platform in a positive way? Will it make users enjoy the platform more? Is this something we can do quickly? Is it something that is going to help others? And if so, we will do it. And for some cases, we have users who will sign up. They will open a support ticket. They'll say, hey, I have an idea. You guys should do this. And it is implemented, shipped, and live on the site within an hour. We
wow.
Really do, and that's why we value our community so much, is they are building this product with us. You are a stakeholder in this. And we don't say that for like a PR thing. Like it truly is part of our development and product design system.
I mean, you can see from the comments, Hunter, it's pretty clear. Except Brian here, bullish on Loot when apps truly heat up. So Brian is a great guy. I met him in Bangkok too. Super great guys. Broski, yo guys, how much did they pay to wear the t-shirt?
1 ETH.
1 ETH, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. This makes sense. All right, I think we have about like less than 10 minutes left. I think this is maybe the best way that we can benefit the traders. If you guys willing to share more of the smart trader, we can talk about Hunter said about the trade apps or XP. So have fun, you guys. Maybe like Hunters and Rubik's and Merv, if you have maybe like 2 or 3 smart traders you recommended, hey, these are legends. Maybe you should follow them on Loot. And then, whenever they trade, you can just get notification. Who want to go first? Anyone that you want to add on a few people on the Loot? Hunter, you have anything?
Yeah, no, of course here. I think as far as smart money goes, I think part of this is one, asking, you're going to probably need to ask in some of your group chats who's on there. And I think if you have friends that you think are smart money, telling them to get on is also a great strategy. Yeah. From who is on right now, I will shout out Kellen is one of, it helps if I'm sharing.
You want to share the screen? Yeah.
Kellen, who has had a few calls recently. He, honestly, I've probably made, I probably made 5 or 6 grand in the last few days, just like watching what he calls. And he seems to be very on top of what is happening within the meme coin market. Again, Daniel is another user that is super, super, super tapped in. Daniel 4, Coin Kong, another one who is absolutely tapped in, very smart, amazing, has the Abstract badge posed up as his banner. I'm also seeing that, it's not also about like the people who are trading size. I think there's some traders on here. I'll shout out to people, even on like the team. Like Perpy is always looking for opportunity. We'll shout him out here. It's not always about size. I think some people are like, well, who's aping the biggest? I see some people that are trading $20, $50, and they're getting good returns. And I think you also have to understand, like, some of these people are playing certain games. You need to understand, like, are they jumping in and holding for 5 minutes, or is this a user that's coming in and looking for something that he can put $5,000 behind and hold on to for a week? Everybody has their different systems. The other person I will shout out, who I think everybody should be going on and friending, and I'm doing this against my own
Eli. Yes.
is Eli, because I think he is one of those people who, when Abstract heats up again, and I think when the market heats up again, you will see him obviously be trading and posting, making content. And I think Loot's position here is to help build a platform and work with the people that are creating around Loot. We've put this out here. If you're a streamer creating content with Loot, you can send us your stream. You can get in contact with us. We will pay for your clipping. We will take any content you make around Loot. We will boost it. We will share it. We will share it to every single person in the world that we can get it in front of. If you're creating with Loot, we're here to help. And Eli is one of my favorite creators. He's got incredible energy. I think he has incredible love for what's happening on Abstract. And people like him, who, yes, he has huge mind share, but I think there's other people who are trying to make that rise and grow their mind share in the ecosystem. We're here to support you. And I think that's also kind of like an unheard of thing, where a trading platform is kind of coming out and saying, like, how do we blow you up? How do we make you bigger? We're not trying to work with just KOLs. We're also trying to work with people starting their careers in content, people who want to get more exposure, who want to bridge out. We're here to help you.
Shout out to Eli. I'm his fan too. He has all the content, the fun content, funny content, the trading content, NFT content. This guy is all over. We love him. So Clippers, we need you. This live stream, get some clippings, and then share with Loot, and it's gonna be awesome. Hey, Nick has a question. Can you share more info about Twitter feed app in Loot?
Yeah. So Twitter feed is, so if you're not familiar, we have an app drop down bar here. Right now we have a wallet tracker, a Twitter feed, Discord feed coming, and then we have a few other apps. I'll leak a little alpha here. A few more apps in the works that'll be coming to the service. We look at apps as a way for us to basically put something in front of you that provides you information or another service. So the Twitter feed here, you can jump in, you can manage your tracking very simply. And then this feed, which you can also pop out. I don't think everybody knows this. You can pop this out. It's a draggable menu bar. You can put it wherever. You can move it onto the side of your over here. But this just allows you to very simply get in real time every tweet as it comes out. You'll see it here. If you want to track mentioned, looking for a mention from somebody, there's a ticker. We're building out ways to literally click into like a CA and have it show up on your charts. Again, it's this idea that even though this is social, that's not happening on Loot, right? Like this is happening on a different service. It has an impact onto a token, right? Like if G Money starts tweeting about things, then I might impact this token. I want to know about that. The same way as somebody in a Discord group is talking about something. It's the same reason that, if I go to our momentum page here and pull up tokens, you can see when alpha groups are around a token. And so all these things are indicators into what is happening in the market. And they give you insight into what might happen price-wise with a token as well.
That's amazing. And shout out to Nick, because you always give the good feedback and good question to Hunter, so we can explain. We can snipe launches with that. That's Nick asking.
Yep.
Yeah.
More tools. Tools help you. Tools are your friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Rubik, do you have any smart trader that you can tell us a little bit more, maybe one or two? Out
Yeah,
of your
so as
mind?
I already
Yeah.
said, Reborn for sure.
Reborn one of them? Yeah.
Because yeah, he's one thing about Reborn is that okay, so Abstract has had a couple cycles, and in both of those, or maybe three of those, he cooked on all of them. So I would for sure follow Reborn. But then I would say there are some cycle specific traders. So in the first, I guess, month of Abstract, there were a couple traders that absolutely popped off. And then there was a second cycle where you may have seen someone like Zaddy, who he was a great trader in the second cycle of Abstract. And yeah, I think it is somewhat
Yeah.
cycle specific. So next time the trenches heat up, just look for the top trader of that cycle and then follow them and look out for them and follow their trades. So yeah.
That's a good advice. Thank you, Rubik. Murph, you have any friend that you want to shout out to if they're a good trader who can follow?
Bro, already they mentioned some friends, Rubix and Hunt. I'll add on like some people in the chat. Like you have OG and you have Cairo, some of the best traders like the AOB gang, and I have some of the best degens that I wanna onboard to loot because they are still in a love relationship with other trading bot. So we are now trying. I had a chat with someone to get him on AppSec, which I believe is the top trader on AppSec, and hands down, his name is L. Leo. I don't know if he's dogs or not. He's one of the best traders. So I want to get him on loot as soon as possible. But yeah, OG, Cairo, Reborn, Eli, all these lads are good traders.
That's awesome. Let's read some comment before we end up this live stream. So, of course, like Nick, Crypto, and Broski is talking together on on the chat here in the chat here. I can't get Lou to send me a 6-digit code. Maybe you can get to the Discord and let the staff know. You know.
Yeah,
I can,
make sure when you go to sign up, you're clicking the sign up button. And if you're having an issue, then just hop in our Discord. You should, I think the link's on our X account, or you can go to discord.gg/loot. We're here to help. So if there's any issues you run into, let us know. And I will say the great thing about the product being in the early stages here is there are going to be things that don't work, or there's going to be things that you don't like. Again, please, like, get in my DMs, get in the Discord, open a ticket. Like we really do. I want to be crystal clear about this. We will listen and we will build things to make you have a better experience, to have your friends have a better experience, to make onboarding better. And so, yeah, if there's a friction point you run into, just let us know.
Yes. Awesome. I think you said that BNB is coming, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So BNB, we're in the final stages of testing right now. You'll be able to, again, without ever having to bridge. If you're trading on Abstract right now, you have a Loot account, and there's a BNB token that's running. You want to buy it? You can literally just click on the token, hit buy. We'll handle everything for you, and congrats! Now you're a BNB trader.
Nick said, Sadie and Eli simply know more than others because they have a lot of connections and often get tokens even for free. I don't know if it's for free or not, but I know that you should follow them. Sadie and Eli, follow them on Loot, gets the first when they call anything. All right. Well, this is super fun live stream. Thank you guys so much. And next week, so let's talk about next week a little bit. So next week we have May I Meet You. We're gonna talk about the dating culture, and we have Rosa from Korea. We have Miel from China. We have Diala from the US, and we have Lana from Canada. So
Bro,
if you want to meet, you're
inviting me to Rubik's and Hunt, and you have
yeah. Well, I'm about to say, what is this? I got invited to the wrong show. What's going on here?
It's coming on Monday. If you guys want to come, so dude, like, May I Meet You? This is trend. So we have a lot of abstract ladies that's like beautiful, different culture in the world. So we're gonna discuss more about what's dating cultures, and if you guys want to, may I meet you with them how you can do properly. So I'm not on this team. I'm behind the team, manage them, but everything. But this is gonna be the one that I want to listen next week. So. Mondays, 10 p.m. Hong Kong.
Let's
It's gonna be
go.
fun.
I'll be watching, and I'm gonna hack the Premiere to get in. OG asked if when the BNB integration is it announced or not yet?
I don't think we have a day. I think we're look the issue of dates. If they're not set, is I'm gonna get I don't want to get any hate for not hitting the date, but it is within the next few days. I know I woke up this morning.
It's coming. Just
It's
wait for
coming.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Abstract got
Right.
we made a whole bunch of improvements on abstract trading. I don't know if those have gone live. I know I woke up this morning and saw some chat amongst the founders around that. But yeah, expect everything to keep improving and BNB to be on the site very shortly. And obviously more markets coming alongside that as well, and more features for abstract traders like limit orders, price alerts, etc. all coming very soon as well.
Nice stuff.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Well,
Gilou.
thank you guys. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Merp. Thank you, Rubik's. Today is one I learned a lot about tradings, and we have a lot of good smart trader that you guys need to follow. Okay.
Make sure you follow these guys. These guys are smart too. Like you should. They're too humble to say themselves, but you should be adding them as friends on Loot as well.
Appreciate it, Hunter. Thank you so much, guy. And if you want to clip, Hunter said if you clip the Loot clipping, you get some benefit too, right? Because it's the social thing and the trader thing. So this is, if you're ready for that, thank you so much. Thank you all the communities. The Nick Crip, you have like 80% of the comment. I love that, dude. I love you guys so much. Thank you for support us. Dago, Silly Billy, and all the guys who tip at Ryan. You are amazing, broski. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Monday, may I meet you with all the girls. And then tonight, have a good night.
Could you play that song for me? It's my favorite song.